So I basically thin sliced chicken and seasoned it with lemon pepper and sesame oil. Then I diced up the vegetables and made the mother sauce, which is shown here. All right, guys, it's Rod in Brooklyn here. We're coming at you with a different recipe that we're trying today. It's a chicken stir fry. Brooklyn, why don't you tell them what we're going to be cooking today?
We have chicken with sesame seed oil and lemon pepper seasoning. We have onions, green peppers, mother sauce, and we have carrots and broccoli.
Who made the mother sauce?
Dad and me.
Okay, so it's homemade. This is the actual sauce that gets used when you order like chicken and broccoli. It's actually the base for any Asian cooking. It's got ginger, green onions. You're looking at hoisin sauce, oyster sauce, soy sauce, a little bit of sherry, and chicken broth. That chicken broth gets warmed up and then you reduce the sauce down so that you can use it. It'll hold in your fridge for about a week. And we'll be back in a little bit once we get started. All right, just to start out, I'm gonna throw in some olive oil in the bottom of the pan. And I love garlic, so I'm just gonna throw in about a tablespoon of garlic. I just got a little bit left, so I'm just gonna throw the garlic in the pan. And we're gonna start it at about medium heat. And while we're doing that, we already have Dawn's gluten-free noodles going in the back. However, Brooklyn is going to throw in these Chinese style lo mein noodles, because we're going to do kind of a lo mein deal today. So she's going to cut those open. I've got the heat going on that, so that's what you're going to see Brooklyn doing back there, and we're jumping into it. All right, sounds like the skillet is getting hot here, and Brooke's going to throw in the lo mein noodles, so you'll see those going there, and we're going to get started. Chicken, lemon pepper. It's got our seasoning and a little bit of sesame oil as well. All right, so our chicken is cooked. I'm gonna pull it out and we're gonna start the stir fry. So now we're good to go. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back. I took the chicken out. I'm gonna throw some olive oil in the pan, and I'm gonna start with kind of what I know Dawn wants, which is gonna be carrots. I'm gonna come back with onion. We make it separate because my wife eats gluten-free, so we want to make sure that everything is good. I'm just going to steam those up just a little bit. All right, so like I said, this is going to be our gluten-free, so I'm going to come back with the chicken in here. And the mother sauce actually does have gluten because hoisin sauce has gluten in it. It's got a glutamate. So we can't give her mother sauce. So what we'll do is we're gonna come back with some soy sauce. Brooke, go ahead and bring the noodles in. We're gonna come with some soy sauce. You can dump those right in there. When the noodles came out, we just took some cold water and we fluffed them in the cold. That way it would kind of stop the cooking process as we kind of let it sit. And I'm gonna throw some teriyaki on top there. And the chicken is already inside there and it's just a little light on soy sauce. I'm gonna throw that in. And Brooke's gonna go ahead and toss that, and it should be ready in about 2 minutes. So our very first one is done. It's got gluten-free noodles, and that's our sauce. We'll plate it, and the very first gluten-free is done. We'll start with the last one. All right, so now we can go full bore with the mother sauce, gluten. So I'm gonna come in with some olive oil. It's nice and hot. I'm gonna come in with the rest of our chicken. I'm gonna throw this in here just to heat it up. So Brooklyn is actually rinsing the egg noodles back there in cool water, but we're ready to get the vegetables going. So I still have that. And I'm gonna throw now everything in because we can go full bore with everything. Now I'm just going to toss this stuff inside here real quick. steam a little bit more before I add my mother sauce. And actually, I'm just going to grab a couple of these because I know I didn't give my wife any. So when you do the actual mother sauce, there's some ginger and some other stuff, and you really don't want to have to eat all that stuff. So what you do is you just strain it when you're ready to use it. I just want to show you guys, that's all the good stuff right there. And that's what kind of gave our stuff the seasoning. So I'm going to throw that back. And now I'm going to go ahead and throw the mother sauce inside here. And I'm going to cook the vegetables a little bit longer inside. All right, now that the vegetables are pretty much cooked, Brooklyn's going to come back now with our lo mein noodles. And she's going to just toss them inside that sauce, just to get the noodles nice and tasty. The last thing we're going to do is, my kids like teriyaki, so we're going to throw a little bit of teriyaki on top. You can put a little more. That's good. And then we're just going to add everything back to the mix. So Brooke, just go ahead and throw the vegetables in, throw the chicken in, and we'll stir it up real nice. And there you have it. Using mother sauce, we've got a chicken stir fry using lo mein noodles, Asian lo mein noodles. We've got carrots, broccoli, green peppers, onions, lo mein noodles, and chicken using our homemade mother sauce.